What do you feel the Syracuse team did so well to limit your shot chances tonight?
I think they just played desperate. They wanted the puck. They played more of a playoff style game than we did, and to be quite honest, it just wasn't a good performance by us. It's not acceptable. I think that if we want to tighten things up going into playoffs, we can't have any more of that.
When you play a game like this as a team, what are the feelings towards Keith Petruzzelli, who put on such a good showing out there and not being able to get him the win?
Yeah, you got to score a goal to win a game, and obviously he did his job to give us a chance. And our goal has been doing that all year, is giving us a chance, and it's unfortunate. Obviously, we feel terrible that we put them in this position, but like I said, and that's not acceptable by us. That whole performance, I think, obviously great game by Keith, but we have to be better in front of him.
I know it's his first game back after injury, but what do you feel that Philip Kral can add to the defensive end going forward?
Yeah, really happy to have him back. I think he's very mobile. He's good with the puck. He makes some good plays. It's probably going to take him a while to get back into things just for being out for so long, but I thought he played pretty well.
And in your eyes, what does Zach Solo bring to the room in terms of energy and just character?
Yeah, he's a little ball energy. It's awesome to see. I think he's the kind of guy that when he goes out there after his shift, you can build off his momentum. Their whole line, actually, I thought they played pretty good tonight with energy-wise, physicality, which we had pretty much none. Even in the dressing room, great character. I think he's fun to be around. He brings a lot of energy in the room as well, and they're the kind of guys that you can build a good team around.
I know you said that they played desperately. What do you think you guys didn't do to find a goal?
We didn't play desperate. We didn't want the puck. We didn't want to be physical. We didn't want to get in front of guys. Didn't want to get above guys. Every team coming down the stretch, 20 games left. Every team needs the points. And I think for us that if we don't, play the same way and match their intensity, match their physicality, that we're going to be on the wrong end of it for the most part.
Greg, from your perspective, how was Syracuse able to limit your guys' chances so much this evening?
This is what they are. They're a very good defensive team. There isn't a lot of space they give up through the middle of the rink. They're constantly above. They're in the way. They defend their net really well. And ultimately, they work really hard and they're consistent, and that's what we weren't tonight.
Overall, what were some things that you could pick out of your performance that didn't go well?
Just work ethic, winning 50-50 pucks, out-skating our opponent who was in a 3-3. I actually think the timing of this game is really good, and we're going to take a positive takeaway to realize where we are in the season, what we need to be as a team, and when we play good teams like this, what we can't get away with. It's a good little wake-up call for us right now.
Philip Kral's first game back, I know you haven't had a huge sample size of him this season, but what do you think he can bring to the defensive end going forward?
Yeah, I was really happy with his first game back. It's been a long time since he's played, and just an example there in the pulled goalie situation at the blue line. I thought he had a lot of poise with the puck, felt comfortable or looked calm anyway, and made some good passes to Shaw to get those one-timers off. And that's an underrated skill, the weight of the pass, the speed of it, putting it in the right place in the feet. He has a real good touch with the puck. And in a pressured situation, I thought he handled himself really well.
Shaw just said that you guys weren't playing desperate enough, and that's how they were playing. How important is it to have a leader like Shaw who identifies the issues and isn't afraid to speak his mind to the team?
Yeah, it's needed. He's done a great job all year being vocal and saying what's needed in the moment, and he's not wrong. It was a game where we have a lot of teams in our division that are desperate for points right now. There's a real tight race between 2 and 6, and it's going to be hard for us to hopefully stay where we are and be competitive and continue to build out our game and what it's going to need to look like down the stretch here.
Even though Keith Petruzzelli didn't get the win tonight, he had a great performance. How should he feel after tonight?
He should feel really good. I thought he played really well, was really calm, made some big saves, saw a lot of shots, and made it look effortless.